So, welcome to the JSPT podcast. This is it's gonna be our first separately titled sports talk episode or sportscast. We might change the name up. So in the past, they were pretty much these episodes with me and Josh were normally just categorized with the rest of the episodes, but we figured that me and Aaron figured that since we're making so many of these. And like as of currently, in comparison to the regular episodes, we're gonna separate them in terms of titles. But
Ooh, okay, I like that. I like this. I like this.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing. It's news to Josh. So yeah.
Yeah, guys, they don't keep me in the loop. No, I just choose not to be in the loop. Damn, bro. But this is lit. Okay, I'm with this. I was definitely with this. Now that I was told if I was there in the past, I would have been with this. This is lit. Hey, welcome everybody to something new, a new journey. Oh my God, I'm excited. Bruh, I'm hella excited. Let's go.
All right, so one quick thing. Aaron sent a little message in the podcast chat, and it was a nice reminder. I forgot to mention the person who is providing our music from here on out, Kiedo. He's been mentioned in the past couple episodes, but those may air after this one. So just in case you guys didn't know, he's a homie of mine, an old homie of Aaron's, and he makes dope beats. And you can find all of his information in the description below. It's March 5th.
Yeah.
And got a lot of shit to talk about. So some of these things you might just like brush through really fast and some not so much. So I think it's been like 2 weeks now, like a week and a half since Wilder got his ass beat.
Yeah.
And it's really official now. He's exercised his rematch clause. They will be fighting, I think, in like May or something. Not too far away. I just wanted to know, do we think this next fight's gonna be any different? Do we think, and if not, like, do you also think that maybe he's exercising this, like he's forcing his rematch too soon? Like he might need some tune-ups, you know? What you think, Josh?
Well, I think he's an idiot. But too soon. Nah, it's fine. Go ahead. Exercise it. The outcome will probably be the same.
Yeah, I don't think he's ready yet.
I don't think he ever will be ready.
That's fair too. But
that may be messed up to say, but
I think that's fair too. But he definitely could use some tune-ups in terms of like getting confidence back, because he definitely seems like he's not there anymore. Like mentally, I don't know. It just seems like he's doing a lot of talking, a lot of excuse making, and this and that. I think he's got rid of one of his like coaches or like cornermen or something. I feel like he's like falling apart a little bit, because up until this point he's been like an indestructible or more like an unstoppable force, and it's like this is, you know. So I think he's definitely going at it too early if he were to just go at it in general. And I don't know, man. I'm kind of glad though that he's doing it early though, Josh, because now we get to just get that rematch over with, and then move on with the heavyweight division and keep things moving forward. Because I just want us to get to Tyson Fury fighting Anthony Joshua.
That's gonna be a crazy one.
That's what I want to get to, you know. And I believe Tyson Fury's also said like
not Ruiz.
Huh?
Not Ruiz.
You
don't want to see that.
Yeah. But Tyson Fury's, I think he said some shit too recent, like a couple of days ago or something, where he was like, that he was already the undisputed champion, way back, and as far as he's concerned, those belts that Anthony Joshua has are his, because in order to beat the champ, or like in order to be the champ, you got to beat the champ. That, you know, that, or like that whole thing. He's just trying to fuck with Joshua just to get him interested. yeah. All right, so let's move on. My fucking phone locked. And I'm trying to eat pizza at the same time. All right, let's move into MMA stuff. So, last UFC event was what? It was like a fight night. It was like a Norfolk fight night or something like that. I hope I'm saying that right. It's like a city in Virginia, in case you didn't know. But you know, I don't fucking care. I mean, like, fuck Virginia. Like, didn't they vote for Biden?
What?
Didn't they vote for Biden?
I mean,
Didn't he win?
it's South Carolina. That
So
was
he-
South Carolina.
So he didn't win Virginia.
I
Double check it for me because you have 2 free hands. But
okay.
if they actually gave it to Bernie, or assume that they even did their voting yet.
I don't even think they did. Oh well, no.
What is it?
They do. They
probably didn't do it yet.
Biden won. No, Biden won.
Biden won. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fuck them. So anyway, moving on. So moving on. The card was it turned out pretty well. Megan Anderson, one of my, I have to keep it a buck. Like, one of my boos on like the UFC female roster, because I'm in love with like 5 different fighters. She dominated Norma Dumont. Just knocked her ass out cold. I don't think you checked out the event at all, did you?
No, do not.
Yeah, so I only checked out a little bit of it, but the Megan Anderson fight was pretty good. The one thing about her though, and I didn't always like her because I just felt like, yo, like, this is not fair, because she's like 6 foot or some shit, but fighting at like 145 or something. And I guess it's just like that female like frame. She's like really thin, and also probably cuts a good amount of weight. And she's just beating up on like midgets, like like in comparison. I mean, I'm probably dragging it, but that's just the way it feels. But yeah, she's dope. I fell in love with her maybe like 2 weeks ago because she was on UFC Unfiltered, and I got to hear her speak, and I was like, oh my god, she's amazing. So yeah. There's another fight with this dude named Ian Kutalaba, and he fought Magomed Akalev. And this fight, you should check it out. Go in the podcast chat and scroll up if you haven't checked out the clip. It's the only like fight video. This shit pissed me off. Fucking basically Ian lost because he was acting like the kicks that he was getting hit with.
Oh, I remember this.
And he was like playing around and shit.
He played drunk.
Yes, he was playing drunk. It was very obvious too.
And they called it. That was stupid.
The fucking ref called it. He thought he was really hurt. So he lost the fight. He lost it in the first round with 41 seconds left. Yeah, he was so pissed too. Like, people, like, I think security came in the ring to make sure he didn't beat the shit out of the ref. He was fine. Like, that shit. That's crazy. That's some crazy shit.
That's gonna be tough, man.
Yeah, I don't really got words for that.
You know, the ref.
The ref fucked that one up.
You did. That's gonna hurt for a while for somebody, especially when you just a battle tactic. But not surprised.
Yeah. So moving on to the main event, it was Joseph Benavidez versus Figueiredo. Figueiredo fucking missed weight by like 2 or 3 pounds or some shit. So basically, this was a fight for the belt, for the flyweight belt, because they stripped Henry Cejudo because he hasn't fought flyweight in a minute. That nigga hasn't fought in a minute in general. He's always fucking talking. I hate that fucking dwarf. Anyway, hey, bro, he's so annoying. But yeah. So this is Benavidez's like chance to get the belt. I think he's been maybe like 3 title fights. Lost all 3 of them, and I think he just added a 4th loss to that title fight thing. So Figueiredo was not never, but he wasn't going to be able to earn the belt, which he didn't, even though he won because he missed weight. They also took like thousands of dollars from him. Like, missing weight, he definitely is kicking himself for that big time. He fucked up.
Right.
But yeah, he knocked out. Oh, my phone. Sorry. He knocked out fucking Benavidez clean. Yeah, he fucked him up, and I was like, oh. And It was a good fight. It sucks that Figueiredo doesn't have a belt, and it also sucks that the flyweight belt is also it's still vacant.
I mean, not for long though.
I mean, who knows? And it's like one of those things, Josh. Like you remember when they were trying to get rid of this division?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, like these little niggas gotta constantly prove themselves, and there's no champion, and there won't be one at least for like another 5 months probably. Still, unless they like book a quick like Henry Cejudo fighters, you know what I mean? Like, so
It's
yeah,
possible.
this shit's like fucked. I don't, and now that like Demetrius isn't in the UFC anymore, they could just get rid of the division. I don't fucking care.
Nah, that's fucked up.
I wouldn't be mad about it. I mean, hell, one of the guys who's fighting for the belt couldn't even make the weight.
I mean,
Don't these niggas fight at like 125? No one wants to see that.
yeah, they like small. Mio could fight in that.
Oh, your friend?
Yeah, he's small.
Let's see. What else? Okay, I mean, we can talk about the UFC event coming up.
All right, for sure.
All right, let me what number is it? It's 249.
40. Yeah, 249 because 248 was the last one. Yes.
All right, let's pull it up. No, we lied.
It's 248. It is 248. I'm stupid.
248. Fight card. All right,
That
so
fight, the middleweight fight was canceled.
oh yeah, Derek Brunson versus Edmund Shabaznia or Shabazia.
Shabazian.
Shabazian? Yeah, Shabazian. I wonder what happened there. If you want to look into it, you can look into it. I don't care that much, but it would have been nice to see Derek Brunson fight again. Alex Oliveira versus Max Griffin. That should be pretty good. Neil Magny versus Lee Jiliang. I think I actually just listened to a podcast where Neil Magny was on it, so I'm rooting for him. And the lightweight bout, I don't know. Either of the guys fighting at lightweight, and the co-main event, Wiley Zhang versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Do you know anything about Zhang?
No, but she looked cold.
What about Joanna?
I've heard the name,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know her.
I know a little bit about both. I know more about Joanna. And what I do know, for one, she's fucking deadly. Her kickboxing is amazing. She's been champion, I think, twice before. But I don't like her. She's annoying. She's definitely one of the best like female fighters ever, but doesn't change the fact that she's fucking annoying as hell. Yeah, she just I don't know. So I'm definitely rooting for Zhang. It's also crazy too because Wiley had to leave her camp because she's Chinese. She trains in China. That's home. Yeah, so she had to leave like mid camp or toward the end of camp because of the whole coronavirus thing going on. And now she's I think she's kind of like motivated by what's going on in her country to try to kick some ass. She's also not much of a shit talker. Actually, she kind of is in her own way. Because Joanna just talks mad shit. She tries to like intimidate other fighters, tries to like get in their head. And like Wiley's just been like, you talk too much. Let's let Saturday speak for it and everything. Like I think today at their what's it, the weigh-ins or like the what's the other thing? They do weigh-ins and they do like the press conference, but like
press.
What's it called? The face-off, basically. Joanna was in like a red dress talking wild smoke. And Wiley's in like a denim jacket. And like Joanna's just talking while they're like face to face. And then Wiley just like mad loud, just like, shut up. And everyone started laughing. But Joanna being fucking crazy and like the ultimate like mean girl just kept talking. Didn't even like stop for like a second. Didn't even hesitate. Just kept going. So yeah, that fight should be great. We definitely got to watch that Saturday. And
Yes.
and of course the main fucking event. Israel Adesanya versus Yoel Romero.
Yeah, that's gonna be the best. I mean, that's probably just gonna be the best. But I mean, everything else is probably gonna be decent.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm there for.
I think one thing too is even if a fight's like crazy good, if you're not as invested in the fighters, you're just not as invested. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
But
But you're invested in this totally because Yoel's one of your favorites, and so is Izzy. So
yeah, exactly. Me, I'm torn. This is like choosing between like my two favorite uncles, like the older one and like the younger one. This is like it's tricky. Um and they've been talking a lot of smoke, but you can definitely see that they like I feel like they definitely respect each other though. But they've been talking a lot of smoke because they're promoting the fight. And there's like a thing going around too where like a lot of people are saying that Izzy's mad because it's kind like it's came up I think in a couple of different like interviews this week, like the dance off that they had way back. And like people were saying like Izzy's mad because Yoel beat him at his own game because he did that backflip and that split in jeans. And niggas say Izzy's tight about it. Yeah, so it's pretty funny.
I hope that wouldn't be a reason he'd be upset now, y'all.
I hope if he actually is a little bit mad about that, I'm like, come on, bro. Like you had like, but he's kind of like dance-plained the situation and losing the dance off. Like I think more than once. And kind of like unnecessarily so because he's like, well, I had like 12 pounds of gold on my shoulder, so I couldn't even like really like dance. And I was just like, you didn't have to say that. Like, we know you're a better dancer. We've seen you dance. Like, we know. It just Noel is a fucking wrestler, so he can do backflips, and he's also flexible, so he can do splits. Like, that doesn't mean he can dance. You can probably do the same shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they both could probably do that shit. Is he you had a belt on your like not gonna drop the belt. Really start busting moves right there. That would have been funny if he did though. But yeah, and it's interesting because Yoel said in an interview that he doesn't plan on letting this fight go to decision, which is I think what been one of his like mistakes that he's made sort of repeatedly. It's like with his style of like taking breaks and then ambushing you, taking breaks and ambushing you. If he doesn't, take a fighter out in those like like 10 to 15 ambushes during the fight ends, and then I think I think Yoel's lost a lot of big decisions. I think he lost didn't he lose two to Robert Whitaker, both for the belt?
Yeah.
And he lost one to Paulo Costa. Which and I mean, two out of those three, I will say, are I think debatable, but I'm a Yoel fan, so there's that. But yeah, but it's like, and because they've been debatable, it's one of those things where it's like, you don't put a good enough performance to win over on like, or like the way you fight just doesn't win you decisions. Those like big decisions, Yoel. So, and I think Yoel's aware of that. So with that being said, it's like, ooh, like he's really probably going to try to like go for blood. So it's interesting. What's your prediction on how it's going to turn out?
I think it's gonna overall be a good fight. That would be great for me. I think Izzy's gonna pull out the dub, but I mean, I'm sure it could go either way. I'm going for Izzy though. I'm gonna put my prediction on Izzy.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Izzy too. In terms of who I think is gonna win, I'm not sure. I'm gonna need to see like the first round, I guess. But yeah. All right, so moving on. Kamaru Usman and Jorge Masvidal are still chirping, still beefing. Let me read the little back and forth, or not really back and forth, but the little static that popped up on Twitter. I hope I can see it clear enough. All right, so some fan on Twitter named Ibrahim just said something about Kamaru needing to need to take a fight, and that he would lose to to Jorge come July, right? So basically, Kamaru came at this fan on Twitter. He's like, keep talking shit, Abe. Like, first of all, the dude's name is Ibrahim, and he called him Abe like he knows him. But anyway, he's like, keep talking shit, Abe. And you already know it's gonna be I think Slap Team Part 2. And you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Maybe this guy Ibrahim isn't just a regular civilian. He might be like part of the press or something, but I'm thinking he's just a regular dude. And then Jorge replied to that and was like, "Shut the fuck up, you beta bitch. You address civilians like that. You won't touch anyone I'm cool with. Sign the contract already, and I'll see you in July. Shut the fuck up until then." So what I'm thinking is Ibrahim it might be friends with Jorge or something like that. But yeah, still from my understanding, the fight's not confirmed. We're waiting for it to happen. Yeah.
Jorge and
Kamaru. I think that'll be great. We really need that to happen.
Good. That'd be a good one. If Kamaru wins that, he needs to fight. He needs to fight.
I think right now what the hesitancy is too is I think Kamaru fucked his hand up, and I think it's still hurt.
Well, yeah. Hopefully that heals up. I'm saying he after that he needs to fight. And I was trying to do some dramatic pause shit. And the man, the myth, the legend, the notorious one. That's what I was going for. But you saw good. You know, I'm not mad.
My bad.
But no, deadass. I think that would be great. It's great storytelling, great fights in general. Masvidal probably isn't gonna lose that. But let's say Kamaru wins it, then it's time for McGregor. Be a good fight. I like Kamaru. I like McGregor. I like them both. But now, let's say Masvidal is the shark in the water, really. Then we just looking at a whole ass whooping series of him. Because he's going to whoop everybody's ass.
Yeah, I
really don't know what the fuck that fight with wow, drawing a blank. Why am I drawing a blank? And you went quiet.
Yeah, I'm eating the crust of the pizza. It's kind of loud.
God damn, nigga.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm so retarded. The fight with Diaz was whack. So, I mean, and it was whack partly not only because Diaz was, it ended how it ended, but, I mean, did we really see all of Jorge? You know what I mean?
We saw enough. He was fucking him up.
Yeah, he was fucking him up, but, like, come on now. I want to see more Jorge.
Yeah, but I really don't think Nate was going to pull in a comeback.
No, he wasn't. So. Oh, nah, he wasn't. He's a scary nigga.
Alrighty, so we'll move on to the next thing. This is Damn, this pizza good as fuck.
This nigga's out here eating pizza while we're recording, by the way, everybody.
I'm hungry.
I know he said that 3 times now, but just in case y'all didn't hear, he is eating pizza while we're recording.
The pizza's good.
Respect.
So, now please tell me you know Rose Namajunas. That's the bald chick. The cutie pie.
Yeah, I know.
My wife.
She ain't your wife.
Yeah, I know. So she went on UFC Unfiltered, which is that podcast that I keep referencing, with the luckiest man in the world, her husband, Pat Barry. And first of all, it was just a great interview. It was really transparent. Rose is really transparent. Like, she's been for a while now, which is why she's so lovable. And basically, she had this quote where she said this. So she said, "I wasn't ready for that just yet. I didn't even really know if I wanted to fight at the time anymore, just because I wanted to make sure that this is something that I wanted to do. And I wasn't like, let's have another fight just because I'm good at it." So she turned down the title fight with Wiley Zhang, like a little while back. And that was her like explaining why, and I just, for one, I was like, I really appreciate when like how athletes are becoming more and more transparent with like the mental struggles of being a pro athlete and being a top tier athlete and the things that they go through, but also further, specifically fighters, because I feel like the mental taxing that they go through is like a whole different animal. And I just wanted to ask you if you think a lot of fighters tend to do that thing where they just like they might not really like have a fire in their gut to like fight another fight when they fight that fight, but they just do it just because like that's what they know. Do you think that happens a lot?
Yeah, I think that happens for even basketball players. Like, you just be like
Just
Dwayne
playing to play.
Wade and even Kobe. They just fell out of love with the game at one point. Yeah, just playing to play, playing for the check.
Yeah.
It happens, man. Man, it happens in sports. It happens in esports. It happens in all of it, man. I think that just happens in life, man. I, they tell you to find something you love, but you can only love something so much, and you love it forever. And you may still have love for it, unconditional love, but at some point it becomes like a dull feeling. You don't realize that you're just, because you're just going through the motions you always been going through. I think it happens to everybody though, yeah, for sure. It's not just a sports thing. I don't think it's sports limited. I think that's career in general. But yeah, especially when it's something you gotta do for money. That's your way of living. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I agree pretty much. I think it's wise though, especially for like fighters too, that like you kind of do what Rose does or did, and kind of like don't do that if you don't really financially have to, because like you fuck around and get your ass whooped because of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I
Like
feel like no, I'm not gonna say that's what happened to fucking uh never mind. Never mind where I was going. Never mind where I was going, bro. I'm drawing big blanks, y'all. I want y'all to know that because I am like half asleep. I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night, but I'm awake during this. If you
half sleep.
understand what that means.
My
I'm
boy,
like
like
my brain is like half functioning. It's working enough for me to process little things, but my brain is not working.
it's probably more like Illinois fucking legalizing that weed.
I ain't even high.
Fried egg ass. But
Bro.
but yeah, fuck. I was gonna ask you also, like, do you think this is something that's starting to affect John Jones?
Do I think it's something yeah. That last fight looked like it.
I feel like his last few. I just feel like he just have like, yeah. It could be an excuse, but I don't know. It just feels like his like most enthused days was when he was getting coked up and was really pumped to fight. I feel like now he's just doing it because he feels like he
He
has
said
a
coked
legacy
up.
to uphold, and what?
Coked up.
Yeah, he was coked up and ready to fucking knock a nigga out. Oh shit. Plastic bag fell. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. So moving on, we have a fight lined up with Dustin Poirier and Dan Hangman Hooker. That's May 16th, UFC San Diego. That's gonna be a great fight. I think that's gonna be a good one. You excited at all for it?
No, not really.
Nah. Do you not really know the
No.
fighters too well? Probably.
Not really, no.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you a list of like relevant fighters. I'm gonna have you just watch like highlight videos and like career retrospectives or whatever of all these guys.
I respect that. All
So
right,
that way
I'm
you
with
can
that.
kind of
I'm
like
with that.
get like super brushed up with all of them and just kind of like know them a little bit more vaguely,
All
more
right.
little less vaguely. And next week when I mention like Michael Michael Thomas, you'd be like, oh yeah, that guy can fucking throw elbows. Like,
I respect it. Yeah, you can send that list. I'll check it out.
yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that for you. Another fight. Now you do know the first fighter in this matchup, Amanda Nunes, is fighting some chick who's about to get her ass whooped. No offense. But yeah, that's happening May 9th, actually. So that's a UFC Sao Paulo. I think I'm saying that okay enough.
Yeah, Sao Paulo.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know the other fighter. Hell, I don't even know her full name. I just know her last name is Spencer. But I think it's not too not too crazy to just assume that Amanda Nunes is gonna beat the shot at her. Right? Like, am I bugging or
no? That's fine.
Yeah. So I think in more interesting Amanda Nunes news, her and her wife are having a baby.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, they're expecting in September. I don't know if, well, I was about to say, I don't know if one of them was like artificially inseminated, but that'd be obviously not Amanda. She's fucking fighting in like in a few months. So maybe maybe her wife Nina. Yeah, or maybe they're just, I don't know, they got like a kid in adoption on layaway or some shit. I don't know.
Oh my, he said on layaway. Oh.
On layaway, yeah. You know, I mean, what, they're like, I mean, they're Brazilian, so I don't fucking know if like they be like bending for kids like slaves or something. I don't know. But yeah, so
you did not just say that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they do that. I think it's very possible. But yeah, so congrats to you, Amanda.
Brazilians are beautiful people, by the way. Mary just made them sound like terrible people.
They're okay.
Whatever.
They're good. They ain't
Hope
bad.
that baby is pretty as well.
Yeah. Well, if they get some like busted ass baby,
they won't.
All right, whatever. All right, let's try to split or blitz through this NBA news.
Show.
All right, so first up, the Giannis James Harden feud is continuing. Yeah, I might be kind of blowing it up proportion, but that's because it's fun. So yeah, this all started like a quick reminder. This all started because when Giannis was drafting for the All-Star game, he said that he didn't pick James Harden. When asked about it, because he wanted someone who's gonna pass the ball. It was a jokey laugh, but but James Harden did not appreciate that. And I think about a week and a half ago, he said some shit about I wish I was 7 feet tall and athletic and could just like not have skill but still be like a good player. You hurt my feelings. And Giannis has replied to that. He said, I'm just trying to do my job, which is win games, go back home to my family and my kid. And if that's what he believes, that's what he believes. So Giannis is keeping that Mamba mentality, or that more stoic Mamba mentality, and he's not interested in playing these back and forth games with Mr. Funky Longbeard. And then after that, Mr. Funky Longbeard has come out of his beard and said, I'm scrolling and looking for it. Basically, he made a comment. I think someone asked him about the whole like players targeting him on defense. Because I think Giannis that's another thing that added fuel to the fire. I will admit, Giannis hasn't been like completely like innocent in this. I think he was asked what was his strategy in the All-Star game, like what was his coaching strategy, and like he said that him and the team like agreed, like we're just gonna give the ball to whoever James Harden is playing defense on. So I'll admit, Giannis could have. I think this is Giannis making like 2 jokes at James's expense, but not really trying to like diss him. And James being like, "All right, nigga, I ain't gonna just keep letting you like make these little jokes." You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. But he ain't wrong. This nigga don't play no defense.
So
he don't pass the ball.
So James Harden was like, "Come try it." Oh no, he said, "Come try it," and that shit won't work. Basically, yeah. This is getting chippy. What you think of it? So you said Giannis isn't wrong?
No, he ain't wrong. James Harden, you better go and get yourself out your feelings, because it's all the truth. The truth just hurts sometimes, bro. You don't play defense.
I think they're both
You don't
been
pass the ball.
spitting some truth out, you know.
I don't know about all that.
I mean, I feel like I feel like James is a better passer than we give him credit for, and probably a better defender.
He's
I think
not a
he's also
better defender.
stepped
He's
those things
definitely a
up.
better. He's definitely a better passer than like he's a good passer. He just don't pass. He just shoots all the time.
I mean, yeah, and that's like his game. And it's like, you know,
And how many championships has the Rockets won? Not been close to how many times. Not how many times they've been close to knocking out the champions. How many times have they won the championship with James Harden doing what he does?
this is true,
How
but
many
it
times
is.
have they gotten out a second round with James Harden doing what he does?
This is true, but James Harden is a once in a generational free throw shooter. I mean, offensive talent.
George
So.
Gervin was better than that nigga at scoring. I don't care what the fuck.
Oh,
The Iceman was better than this nigga. Give me that
this
nigga back.
It came at his beard, bro. Yeah,
His
I mean,
gimmick is
I'm
whack
taking.
too. I'm
You
sorry.
said his beard is whack.
His gimmick is whack. Yeah. That's his gimmick, the beard. That's whack. I'm sorry, bro.
That beard be getting him calls though. When he throw his head back, he be looking like he really got hit.
Exactly. Gimmick booty.
Yeah. I'm Team Giannis, so yeah. It's kind of funny though because like this year, I don't know. I've been giving James Harden more respect, mainly because he's playing with one of my favorite players, Russell Westbrook. So
He played with him before. This ain't new.
no, but the thing is, back when he played with him before, I didn't give a fuck about either one of them. I cared about Derrick Rose. I didn't care about Russ yet. But then Derrick Rose's knees blew out, and I was like, Russ.
Russ was
You know,
always a
I
Derrick
still got
Rose
love
to
for
me.
D Rose, obviously, but like, and
Russ
for
and D
me,
Rose was the same player to me.
yeah, exactly. Like I was in a toss up, and I just went with D Rose because like I like the Bulls jersey more. But as far as I was concerned, I loved them both. And then D Rose, all the injuries, so I started just to focus on Russ. But okay. All right, so let's move on to my Lakers. I got a couple of different things I want to say about the Lakers.
You want to talk about your Knicks? God.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that mess. But yeah. So starting off with the Lakers. So earlier this week they lost to the fucking Grizzlies, and
Deserving.
Shut the fuck. But it's kind of tragic. But I guess yet
Guess
again,
who's in second place sniffing on y'all neck?
Yeah, hold up on that. I'm trying to get through this shit. But anyway, I guess sometimes social media is more powerful than you think because Ja Morant dedicated the win over the Lakers to some fan that was sucking his dick on Twitter, was just fucking with him and talking shit about how he's gonna lose the next game. And Ja said, "I'm thankful for this guy who tweeted and said I don't have that fire in my eye no more. That game right there was for him."
That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, how do you feel about Ja Morant's mentality, being such a young dude?
I feel like in all, Ja is real cool. I like everything about his game, to be honest. And yeah, I mean the mentality is he's a go getter, man. That's the mentality you need. That's that AAU mentality. Say it's not, but it is. Facts.
Yeah, I feel like Ja is I feel like he really is gonna be one of them great talents when it's all said and done. And yeah, I can't wait to see where his career goes. That guy is a bully.
He a goat, bro.
Small
I like
bully.
I hope to see them in the playoffs.
That would be nice.
I mean, they don't have no experience, but
it'll just be interesting to see what he does. So yeah, and in this same game, LeBron had the biggest flop of the year. Have you seen it?
yes.
This motherfucker, bro.
He whack, bro. I don't
that
fuck
shit
with
was
him.
sucking sick, bro. It's straight comedy. I forget who was defending him, but basically the nigga like reached up when LeBron had the ball and like tickled his chin, tickled it. He grazed it. And
Very
also, mind you, LeBron wasn't moving. He was in like triple threat, making a decision, bent over, protecting the ball. The guy reached up and tickled LeBron's chin, and LeBron, super delayed. LeBron like threw his whole body back and fell on the floor. And the ref called it after he like it was like so delayed looking. I was like, this shit is preposterous.
Always. Any way you can get it. I guess that's how he is.
That's how
Silly.
a lot of these niggas are now. But yeah, that shit is funny.
LeBron's a flopper.
Yeah.
We ain't forgot. They got rid of it. And the thing is, they made rules against it and he still do it. Nigga shit.
So it's a nigga shit. Another thing is my Lakers signed Dion Waiters today. And they didn't pick up J.R. Smith. Do you think this is the right move?
Yes, and niggas, bro, you can't sign J.R. Smith in, bro, what? Come on now. You can't sign him in LA where there's legal weed. Out of here. You're crazy. They're not stupid. He was gonna show up to the game high every
But
game.
hold up, Dion Waiters just
I
had
thought
an
I
weed
thought we
too.
was up. I thought we was up.
No, but hold up, Dion Waiters had an incident with weed too. Remember earlier this year on a fucking
Yeah,
flight.
that's
Like on the flight, he
fine.
had like a panic attack and shit because the
He
nigga can't
didn't
handle
get
his weed.
high in the game though.
I guess yeah.
He didn't say, "Oh, I thought we was up" when the big ass scoreboard was right above his head.
Now, okay, but question: do you think Dion Waiters is gonna actually be a nice addition to the team?
Yes, of course. Deion Raiders is a great player.
Yeah, I think they could get. I think they could definitely use some of that scoring at like the guard position, and then also I think if they can mold and push Dion into like being more of a distributor and like running the floor a bit, or being like more like a floor general when LeBron is out and needs to rest. Him
They
doing
still got
that.
they still got Rondo, don't they?
Rondo's been playing like dog shit. Rondo, it's looking like Rondo's career is
Bro,
wrapping
listen.
up.
Hold up, pause, listen. Rondo don't play like anything during the season. It's playoff Rondo. What are you talking about? Bro, what? Do you know who you talking about? Playoff Rondo, baby.
Okay, but I'm just saying the niggas been playing like dog shit and they probably about to drop him.
He gonna play. LeBron know why he wanted that nigga.
I mean, yeah,
Playoff
like
Rondo.
we'll see if he turns up in the playoffs. I hope he does. I like Rondo. I've always liked him, but as of yet, we haven't seen too much.
Playoff Rondo is a whole different thing, boy. I feel that though. I respect what you're saying.
So for another L for LA, JaVale McGee tried to trade jerseys with Zion. Did you see that?
Man.
Yeah, that
If you don't go
jersey
sit
trade
your
ended up
ass down,
becoming a fucking donation.
I don't know what's wrong with
Yeah, this nigga Joel, or not Joel,
JaVale.
JaVale McGee, man. Basically, what happened was, after the game, they they had a game against the Pelicans, and JaVale tried to trade jerseys with Zion. Zion ripped his jersey off, gave it to JaVale, dapped him up, and waddled away like he does. Shit was hilarious. Normally, it's a trade, so both players give each other, like they exchange. Zion just donated his shit to JaVale and just left. He did not want his shit.
No, I don't blame him.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I mean, and it
JaVale,
does
what you
make
thought
sense.
you was doing, bro?
Yeah,
I just want
and it does make sense that JaVale wanted his. I mean, what fucking Bleacher Report posted some other crazy little like stat thingy where Zion's the first teenager in NBA history to score 20 plus points in 19 straight games.
that shit's insane.
That shit's crazy, man. Like that dude's a boy, bullying these men, donating his jersey to them. This shit's crazy, son. Zion's a monster. And speaking of young guys who've been kicking ass, Trae Young had a little beef with Trevor Ariza. Did you see it? Well, not beef, but a little like back and forth with him. A little chippiness.
Did he?
You didn't see it?
No, I did
So
not.
during the game, basically Trae Young tried to do his infamous nutmeg and try to nutmeg Trevor.
No. Yes, I did see this. Yes, I
Yeah.
did see this. Yes, I did see this. It's been it's been like a few days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I almost forgot. Yes. And I was also ordering food. I'm hungry, y'all. That's why I can't think. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I've been on 2 hours of sleep. Anyway, shout outs to Trevor Ariza for what he did. He deserved to do that to John Moran. John Moran, you are not going to get over on everybody. Sorry. I like your game. I like your style of play. But when you try to nutmeg a veteran, especially a role player as prominent as Trevor Ariza, niggas fight over Trevor Ariza in the offseason because he's a journeyman that actually produces. Ja Morant. You are not going to.
And the nigga got his Chirac dreads now. You not fucking with him.
Yeah, you're not fucking with him. When he used to have the beaties in the hair, and it looked like he had bald spots like Rasheed Wallace. You couldn't fuck with him either. But right now with the Chirac dreads, it ain't happening at all. Never.
Yeah, so just to break down what happened, Trevor tried to nutmeg him, and then Trey tried to nutmeg Trevor. And Trevor just fucking just body checked him, like he just went right into him. It was like, nah, nigga, like what out of here. I think they called a foul. They might have turned it into a flagrant. I'm not sure. And then at the end of the game though, they got together and they hugged it out. And he just told Trey, he said, Trevor told him, he told him that don't do that shit again. Not to me, at least. Basically, that's all. Just one of them nah, nigga, you ain't gonna be playing with me. If you gonna cross me over, you ain't gonna just play with my ass. Fuck that, so yeah. And I mean, I feel like that's the way that you deal with that sort of move, bro. You gotta let the you can't just let the nigga just be throwing that shit between your leg like that.
Nope.
Got you looking dumb as fuck and shit.
Nope, not here.
Yeah. So
not I.
And some more NBA negativity. Taco Fall got sent back to the G League.
Yeah, I saw that. He playing positive though.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. I think the Celtics right now focused on Jason Tatum, and the rest of the young niggas, they just need a break from his big ass being in the way on the bench, and they'll probably try to get him back in the lineup after this season ends and shit. Assuming some other team don't pick him up, I think. I don't know. I want Taco Fall to succeed. I'm Team Taco.
I'm with that.
And also, bro, imagine if they could start getting nice, and he has some crazy ass game on, on a Tuesday, and they start calling it Taco Tuesday. That'd be lit.
Bro, please stop this.
That'd be so lit. If this nigga dropped 40 every Tuesday and throughout the rest of his career, that'd be crazy. Taco
Stop
Tuesday.
This nigga. Stop marrying from these. I see what I sound like when I be saying crazy shit, y'all.
Taco Tuesday. This nigga African too. That's crazy. How is his name Taco?
It's TAKO.
That's like coronavirus starting in China. Shit don't make sense. This shit don't make sense. Isn't that supposed to be one?
You know what don't make sense? You know what don't make sense?
What?
Your actual organization, nigga.
What do you mean? Oh, the Knicks. Oh, that's a nice segue. My bad. But before we get into that, I just wanted to mention two other things.
Damn, why, bro?
Okay, fine. We'll get right into the Knicks thing. Basically,
what was you gonna say? What are the two things?
The two things I had in the list going before that, or actually three things. Steph Curry's coming back, I think, this weekend. Yay.
Reverse the Raptors, yeah, they gonna lose.
Lonnie Walker had some crazy ass dunk. He's like some random ass guy on the Spurs or something.
On the Spurs, yeah.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the dunk, you need to check it out. This motherfucker did some Superman shit. He just really took it up a nigga body, stripped the chest, it was some nasty ass my player dunk. Do you think he need
to cut that hair?
He needs to cut his hair. That's an L. Imagine how high this nigga could jump if he cut all that bullshit off top of his head.
And what do I think he's the next who?
Kawhi.
No.
Yeah, probably not. And the next thing, Javar Ball is back talking bullshit on TV.
LeVar.
Yeah, I said Javar. Fucking that pizza.
It's too many L's in that family.
Yeah, too many L's in that family.
No. I mean, you know what I mean. Them taking them L's.
L's in that loose ass family.
Anyway,
light skinned bitches. So anyway, LeVar Ball said G-Lo, so LiAngelo Ball, is gonna be a scoring champion in
you mean G League low ball? Oh no, that was bad.
Yeah, fucking G League.
Yeah, G League
Giligio Ball gonna be it's gonna be scoring champion in 3 years. What do you think about that hot take? Do you believe him?
No.
Yeah, I don't believe him.
I mean, he was averaging the most points on that high school team.
I think whatever random ass
shocked the world
with what country do they play in? Ukraine or
no? I'm talking about
Lithuania.
I'm talking about his high school team.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I think he also like scored the most points while he was on that team too, on like
Oh, in
the
Lithuania? Yeah,
Lithuania
probably.
team. I mean, that's what LeVar was saying. He was saying that everywhere he goes, he's a top scorer in that league. But it's like, all right, he's been playing and not the okay. Anyway, fuck that nigga.
Yeah, he
Moving on
tripping.
to my Knicks. Or actually, one quick thing. Shaq lost a bet to Dwayne Wade, and he had to actually like grow out his hair, and then like he shaped up his hair to give himself like a very like short Caesar, according to how his hairline actually is. If you haven't seen it, you need to check it out. It is actually fucking hilarious. Poor Shaq. No wonder he's been bald for so long.
I mean, he used to have hair.
I know, but he's been bald for fucking what, like 15
Yeah,
years?
yeah, he been bald. No, I thought when he went to the Lakers, he started going bald.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, even longer than that. So yeah, very long time. Like my entire life, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now let's end this with the Knicks debacle, or the latest one, I guess, right? So they just got a new guy to be like head of basketball operations or general manager or some, right? And within a day into that, they managed to yet again beef with one of the biggest Knicks like figures and like super fans. And that fan is someone known as Spike Lee. In case you ain't
Most
know,
important
Spike.
fan ever.
Yeah, exactly. He's like the most. I can't think of a single fan that is
There's
more like
bro.
tied to an organization in any sports.
Drake is getting there.
Drake has literally 30. Drake needs like 25 more years of crazy fandom for the Toronto Raptors, and even then, Spike Lee's there like damn near every game. It feels like.
True.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy,
Drake
man.
hasn't been there much this season, from what I heard.
Nah,
Drake been
he there for
bullshit.
big games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he there
He
for
probably
big.
out here working on album mode, baby.
Yeah, but I mean, Spike Lee was making movies back then too. Back in these 30, like in these 30 years that he's been a crazy ass fucking super fan for the Knicks. All I'm saying is Drake might get there in the next 25 years. But right now, Spike Lee, I think, is undisputed biggest high profile super fan of any sports team, from my knowledge, right? So big time Knicks fan. I think the numbers of this, I think what? For 30 years, the iconic filmmaker has spent $30K a season to be at Knicks games. This is information coming from Bleacher Report. So basically, that would add up to $10 million fucking dollars in Knicks tickets he spent. Mind you, the Knicks have not won a championship in any of these years. That is devotion. So anyway, let's get to the debacle. There's like a special employee / I think player entrance / exit at MSG that Spike has been using, I think, during this entire period of time. So all 30 of these years, pretty much, he claims. And I think like a week or two ago back, he had an issue where he was trying to like use that entrance or exit. I think he's trying to leave out of there. And someone told him like, you can't do this, blah blah blah, like security. And it seemed like it was coming from higher up. And he was like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, get the fuck out of my face. And it's like, I think it's kind of obvious. Like, celebrities going to these games cannot just go with the regular entrances. Like, you expect Spike Lee to just walk in with everybody else in MSG and like mosey his way all the way down to the courtside seat? Like, that's not going to end well for him. He's good, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, so that's weird as fuck. And he said that was like the beginning of it. And then after that, I think he said like recently, just like it was some other like weird petty shit that like it just seems like James Dolan is just going out of his way to like fuck with Spike. And Spike went on First Take, I think the next morning, and was like, fuck this. I'm tired of this. They're harassing me. It's bullshit. I don't know why they're doing this. And there was like a back and forth, and he like yelled at like, I think that security was like, what are you gonna do? Arrest me like Charles Oakley? That whole thing happened last year. I think it was last year. And it's just like Spike is like, what the fuck? Why are you guys fucking with me? And Spike has said, and this is a big deal. Spike said he's not going to any more Knicks games for the rest of the season.
Oh yeah.
I'm being comedic because it's like, oh, okay, like they're gonna get your 300K next year. But for someone like Spike Lee, like I said, who's been to
This is an eye opener.
It feels like damn near every game, every home like Knicks game, in the past 30 years, spent $10 million in tickets, this, that, and the third, the biggest super fan. For him to just be like, publicly just be like, I'm not going to any more games this season. That's like,
Yeah.
that's just like, it's just another like notch. I think a bigger one, but another notch on the whole, like, the Knicks organization is just dog shit from top to bottom at the moment.
I mean, I was going to say, it may not be a big thing because he is going to end up buying them next year, maybe. But this is going to be an eye opener. That was already, an eye opener for Adam Silver. He had already seen this kind of stuff, especially the Oakley thing and all this stuff that's been going on, especially in the off season. And I mean, this is one of the bigger market teams that is having a big struggle, staying afloat. And it's obviously it's a bad light for the NBA at all times because it always has negative connotations linked to its name. For a team, especially that has a rich history and isn't like, I'm not saying a rich history, but it's been in the league since the league was, concepted.
Mm-hmm.
It looked bad, y'all. James Dolan gotta go, and the whole front office needs to be overhauled. Facts. Fuck it. I'm sorry. Honestly, it's a bunch of front offices that need to be changed for the right reasons, like a team needs to get better. But this is a team that needs to get an overhaul because of all the wrong reasons that they're even there. Pure tyrant, like decisions from James Dolan. There's no control and it's just all chaos. It's bad. I feel bad for Knicks players. They have to play because they're bound by contract.
Yeah, I feel bad for RJ Barrett. This is one fucked up place to start your fucking career.
He'll be gone in 2 years. Unless they choose to exercise his player option.
My Duke boy. But,
well.
Yeah, and also they're already starting to see, like, ramifications from what Spike did. And, like, this whole, like, issue with Spike. I mean, for one, obviously, social media is going crazy.
Yeah, of course.
Fans are just like, fuck you, James Dolan, sell the team. I think the other day, some fans got kicked out for chanting, sell the team, which is like, that's like a regular thing, I think, at this point. And I'm pretty sure they get kicked out and banned from MSG because there's like a weird rule where it's like a be respectful rule. Like it's part of like the rules on attending anything at MSG. And yeah, so that's so fucking vague that, they can just use that to like throw anybody out for any reason. And not only that, yesterday they had a game where they hosted the Jazz, and they had their lowest home attendance in over 13 years.
That's sad, bro. It's honestly so sad, but they should have had low attendance anyway this whole season. I don't understand why the fuck people go to Knicks games. Are you going to see the other team? If that's the case, then it's fine, I guess. But if you're going to a Knicks and Cleveland Cavaliers game and it's full attended, what are you doing with your life? You could be doing something so much better with your Friday night. If not even Friday night, if it's a Tuesday and you went to the Knicks game to see the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Knicks play, what the fuck is you doing with your life?
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, like, yeah, MSG, woohoo, but like MSG also just like their tickets are expensive and shit too. Like I don't know why would you do that?
Tripping.
Yeah, and but it's messy, man. But I mean, the Knicks gonna be the Knicks. Maybe one day, they'll get their shit together. But yeah, that's all I have. Is there anything you wanted to say? Special?
Nah, not really.
All
other stuff I have to say can be on another episode, another day. Fools.
All right, so if you made it to the end, thanks for all.
This is a new journey.
Listening. Yeah, this is the start of something new. It's not like a song. The start of something new.
A whole new world.
That's a different song, I think.
All right.
But that's a song too. But yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you're on YouTube, comment, rate, subscribe. If you're on Spotify, drop a follow, share our shit. Make sure you check out the description for the tunes that you're hearing throughout this episode. And yeah, hope you have a good weekend. It's Thursday, but this will be up probably tomorrow. So hope you have a good weekend and stay healthy. Coronavirus is spreading.
Yeah, bro, for real.